If you think you need 55 plus sales per day to hit that 5K a month on Etsy with low ticket digital designs, then you might not know about this strategy. More sales often don't mean more profit, especially if you are selling in the creative digital design space where most products are priced between $3 and $5. These are things typically like PNG designs, Tumblr wraps, and clip art. So if you take a $3 digital design like a PNG design or a Tumblr wrap, you would need about 55 sales per day to hit a 5K a month goal. However, if you were selling a bundle of the same types of PNG designs for $35, you would only need on average about 4.5 sales per day to hit that 5K a month mark. So this is what is known as the whole shop strategy or whole shop bundle listing. And it flips the traditional Etsy model of selling a high volume of lower ticket digital items. Today, I'm going to cover what the whole shop strategy is and how you can implement it in your shop. If you are new around here, I am Bailey, the owner of Bailey Design Co., a 7-figure digital design shop on Etsy, and I now teach others how to create the same types of shops on this YouTube channel and in my online communities. So the whole shop bundle strategy works something like this, and this is going to be the same for regardless of what types of designs you're selling. So Tumblr wraps, PNG designs, clip art, junk journal assets, or scrapbooking digital papers. It really is all the same concept regardless of the type of product you're selling. So one listing gives access to all of your designs. So you aren't necessarily getting away with not having to create a high volume of listings. You will still need to have a high number, and we'll go over what that looks like in just a moment. But basically your entire goal is to send all traffic to that one listing that is priced higher, preferably over the $35 mark. The listings that I've seen that work really well and are selling really great on Etsy right now offer their listings in two different structures. So they either offer lifetime access to the shop and all continued designs, or they give them limited access for a certain amount of time. I've seen listings offer 3-month access, 6-month access, and 12-month access, and all of these ranges as far as time and expiration date seems to do well. So the reason why these types of listings do really well is just customer psychology, where they see that they are getting a higher amount of listings. Even though it is at a higher price point, it still saves them a ton, and so they are more likely to purchase because they are getting a higher quantity of a design that they probably would have bought, just a lot more in the same type of design style. So if you decide to go the lifetime route, customers are still highly likely to purchase the bundle, even if it is priced slightly higher, because they see the value in continually getting new designs. However, if you decide to offer it with a time limitation on it, that opens up the opportunity for repeat sales, because if they liked it the first round and you are continually putting out high quality designs, they more than likely will come back when they have another set to purchase. Like with the seasonal things like Halloween and Christmas, say they bought it in the summer and then they see all of your great new Halloween and Christmas designs. If you are running it on a 3-month time, then they are very highly likely to come back and purchase. So with this whole shop strategy, your design library still matters. You still need really, really good individually designs, because more than likely people may come in on, say, a nurse Tumblr wrap, and if it is not the quality that they are looking for, more than likely they're not going to click on a listing with 500 other types of designs if the style wasn't something that they were looking for on that original nurse Tumblr wrap. So to explain this a little bit better, the designs need to be very highly trending and in a design style that is actively in demand and that people are actually searching for. So it's still really important to be following those trends that I talk about on this channel all of the time, and constantly be looking for new trends and new design styles that you can add to your shop. So before putting up your whole shop listing, The goal is to have a minimum of 500 listings up. And I say this just based on the research that I've seen on Etsy of the whole shop listings that have done very well. They have all had over 500 listings, if not more. You want to aim for at least half of them to be evergreen, meaning things in the occupation niche or hobby niche, as well as things that are seasonal. So the upcoming seasons for like 4th of July would be one of the next big ones, and Father's Day. You also want to have year-round seasonal types of designs, so things that they could use for Christmas and Halloween, even though it's not necessarily time for that. They want to see a bundle that has everything that they might potentially need in the next year. I actually just built a custom GPT that you can use for free. It will be down in the description below, called the Etsy Shop Launcher. And this is designed to get you to your 500 volume of listings within 30 days. And I know that sounds super aggressive, but if you want to launch your shop with a whole shop listing where you're just focusing on about 4-ish sales per day, then this tool will help you get there super quickly. All you'll need to type into the GPT is how many hours that you have per day within the next 30 days to spend on your Etsy shop, and it's going to make you a schedule complete from start to finish of what you should be focusing on to get to that mark. So next we're moving on to the whole shop listing itself and how to set it up. You are going to want to use keywords like whole shop PNG bundle or whole shop Tumblr wrap bundle, as those are actual highly searched keywords on Etsy now because this type of listing has gotten so popular. Within your listing, you're going to need to add a PDF that links to your Google Drive or your Dropbox or wherever you have stored all of your digital designs, so that when the customer purchases the listing, that is the file that they will be given. They can open the PDF, click on the link. It's very easy to create one of these in Canva. You basically just hyperlink it with the link to your Dropbox or your Google Drive, whatever you're using, and then that way they can have a way to get access over there immediately. If you are only granting them access for a certain time period, then you will want to set up an expiration date on the folder when you set up the Google Drive folder. Within your listing, you're going to want to make sure that you include lots of relevant images of all of your designs and make sure that they are showcasing your best and your highest performing listings if you have them. So this next part is all about how to funnel the most traffic to your whole shop listing. So what you're going to want to do is within all of your other individual listings, you're going to want to include an image at the end of your mock-up images that basically says that, do you want access to all of my designs like this? If so, click the link in the description. Most people will go through all of the photo mock-up images, and so if they see that one, they are more than likely to go read the description and hopefully click on the link that will be within the first sentence. And then obviously within your Etsy listing description, make sure that you put that same call to action that says, do you want access to all of my designs, including this one? Click the link here, and then you're going to want to add the link to your whole shop listing on Etsy. So this next bonus traffic strategy is a little bit manual, but this has been the highest converting for those of my clients who have implemented it. So after a buyer purchases an individual listing, they will send a message to the customer that says something to the effect of, thanks so much for your purchase. We hope that you really enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Did you know that you can access all of my designs just like this one for one fee or one cost? Something to that effect. Do you want access to hundreds of my listings? Click here to see the bundle, and then they will include a link. You can copy this message so that you can go through all of your orders once per day and send this out. It should realistically only take you a couple of minutes to just copy and paste this out to your buyers. Another way to get really great traffic to your whole shop listing is to turn on Etsy ads. Now, I usually only recommend turning on ads once you have something that has performed well organically. And in the beginning, most likely you are going to want to test 3 different Etsy listings with different main mock-up photos so that you can see which one converts best. Once you have this data, then it would be reasonable to turn on Etsy ads, again, assuming you got some sales organically. And I would highly recommend, if you are doing this strategy, to only run ads to that whole shop listing, because it's really hard for Etsy to just send traffic to one newer listing if you've had past organic listings individually that have done well, since we can't control how much budget goes to each listing, unfortunately. I would start with a simple $5 a day budget and gradually increase this. These should be very profitable from the beginning because of the higher price point, so you're able to scale this a little bit easier than with a $3 digital design. So some of the common mistakes to avoid when implementing this strategy on your shop is the mistake of having 500 listings that aren't in demand. So just because you have volume doesn't necessarily mean they are going to sell. They need to be 500 plus listings that are actually in demand, and this goes back to doing your research. So you can do your research on Etsy itself by looking at bestseller badges and popular now, or you can use a keyword research tool like eRank or Everbee to find popular trending searches with low competition and add those types of styles. Or you can get inspiration from things like TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, which is something I have done in the past to put out designs that aren't necessarily hugely popular on Etsy to get ahead of the competition. So if this whole shop listing bundle strategy is something that interests you and you already have a high volume number of listings in your shop, then be sure to let me know in the comments. Let me know how many listings you already have and if this is something that you are going to try and add to your shop. If you are just starting out and want to launch aggressively within the next 30 days, then I highly recommend that you check that custom GPT out to give you a very easy, organized schedule of exactly what you need to do each day to hit that launch date mark. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.